Hi everyone, welcome to another video for the Wild Bunch, the YouTube design team for Wild Orchid Crafts. And today I'm going to share with you a tutorial that I want to do, and it's a flower tutorial. So I'm going to move my sign out of the way and show you what we're going to be doing today. So this is the actual flower that I'm going to make for you, and it's so easy to do, and there's no stitching required. All you need is a hot glue gun, and it's a very shabby chic looking flower, and all I've used for it are just some circle cotton fabric, a beautiful Wild Orchid Craft rose, a few stick pins that I've made using the Wild Orchid Craft crown stick pins, and a few beautiful feathers. So to get started, before I get started actually, I'm going to show you the roses that I've used, and it's from this pack here, which is the two-tone white and baby pink centre curly wild roses, and the code there is FM-00404, and the stick pins that I've used here, I've not actually got the code for those on hand, but I will definitely put them on the link below, and they actually look like this. And they're so beautiful there, and it's the crown, this is the baby pink crown one, and they're so pretty. And on my tutorial I'm actually going to use the cream one, and it looks like this. So check out the links below for the store as well as the products that I've used, and I hope you enjoy my tutorial. So we're going to start off by using a piece of cardboard that I've cut out, like a rough circle. So this is going to be the base of our flower, and what we're going to need for that are just some circles that I've cut out, again freehand, just rough circles, and there's going to be two sizes. So this is the larger size, you can do any size you want, and you need one size smaller than the actual large ones, and these are going to create our petals. So we're going to head off by using the large circles first, and all we're going to do is take a circle, fold it in half, and then just make a cone out of it. And I'm going to do quite a tight cone, and you can actually do them as wide as you like. It could be pretty wide, but mine are going to be a bit smaller because I want a few more petals in there. And that's all you do. So this is your first petal, and all you're going to do is just put some glue. You don't have to be too neat about it because the centre is going to be covered up anyway. And you're going to put your petal pointing to the centre, so the centre point of that petal is going to be at the centre of this piece of card. Just going to squish it down, and there's our first one done. And then we're going to do another one. Again, the same thing, in half, and then the cone. And we're going to do this all the way around for the first layer, and just put them close together so it looks neat and tidy. And I'm going to carry on doing this. So I've already made the cone up for these, and they're actually sitting right here, just to speed up the process a bit. There. And it's so much fun making your own flowers. I've really gone back to making them. I used to make them a while ago for my card making, and I've just started to make them again because they are fun, especially when there's no stitching involved. It's so nice and easy, and you can create as many as you like and in all different colours. And I've actually cut out some pink fabric that I'm going to do next after I've done this. So again, to the centre, just stick it down. So there we go, and I think we need two more, so there's going to be one here. Stick it down. And there's lots of tutorials out there for flower making, so I do recommend checking those out as well, because you know, I get my inspiration from a lot of different people. And then one more just here. Okay, and that's it. So as I said, it doesn't matter if it looks a bit of a mess. So that's our first layer done, and just be careful with your hot glue gun as well. So that's our first layer done there, and then we're going to start with the second layer, which is with the smaller circles here. And we're going to do the same thing, just do our cone like that, and just this time, instead of putting it directly on top of another cone, we're just going to go in between where the joint of each cone is, and we're just going to put it there. Stick it down. I mean, I've cut these circles out freehand, but if you've got a nice die cut circle with a fancy edge, it'll look even nicer with those. So I'm going to carry on doing that, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. So far so good. I'm just going to do the last small one here, and there's the cone for it. Again, in the centre there, just stick it down. Okay, so that's the base of your flower, and you can put any wild orchid craft flower in the centre there, but because I want it shabby chic looking, I'm going to go for that rose that I've just shown you, and here it is. So I've just snipped off the back, and what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to remove the green leaves here because I don't want the green showing, so I'm just going to tear those off carefully because I can use them somewhere else. Okay, and then that is going to stick in the middle. Just going to bob it on there. Plenty of glue. Just give it a nice squish down. And if you're going to do a small one, there are the smaller roses in the similar kind of colourway as this. In fact, I've got one packet right here, and this is the other packet that you can get, and this is the smaller size, which is the 25mm one, and this is FM-00163. But I'm using the large one. So I mean, like that, it just looks really pretty as well. And as you can see, there's like gaps in between, and what you're going to do for those is just carefully take your glue gun, put a tiny bit of glue on the edge, and just take the other petal and just squish it together like so, and then that little gap there is going to disappear like that. So I'm just going to go around and finish my flower off there before I put my stick pins on. Just be careful, don't burn your fingers. And these are fine. I'm going to do one more here. And they don't have to look perfect, that's the whole point, I think. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave that one there as well. So that's the base of the flower, and then what I'm going to do is, whilst that glue is setting properly, I'm going to put the feathers on the back. So for this one, I've actually chose my feathers in pink and in this beautiful like ivory colour. So this feather's pretty big, so I'm just going to snip it off, just there, and turn the flower around, like that. And I'm going to put the white one on first, because I want that one showing on the top. So then I'm just going to put a bit of glue there, stick this on here, like that. And then the pink one's going to go on top of that one. It's more of like a purpley pink than a light pink, like that. And then when you've got some more of these circles left over, just going to use one more just to cover the back so everything looks neat. You don't have to, but I think it looks nice when it's all covered. Just going to put a lot of glue there, and then just stick that on the back. It just looks neat. Just be careful again. So that is how it's looking. And then for your stick pins, I've got, as I said, I'm going to use the cream ones for these, and I've already put some of these beautiful pearls and glass beads in between there, and this is the cream crown one, and I've done two, so there's the other one. Nothing too fancy, and I've not glued those down because they're just going to fix nicely anyway, so I don't need anything else. and then you're just gonna take your flower and just stick them through, and be careful whilst you're doing this. So I'm just going to stick those through and come back. So here is our completed flower, and I think it looks so beautiful, and you can just arrange your petals how you want and just spread them out a bit, just open them up a bit. I think I might glitter these up later on, but it looks beautiful the way it is. So here are my completed 2 flowers, and they look so beautiful, very shabby chic, and I hope you give them a go. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please leave a comment, and don't forget to check out the link below for the star, as well as the products that I've used here, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.